Hi, folks. I'm Johnny Gilbert. Okay, set the game up exactly the way you like. So what are you going to do? Okay, man against machines. All right. Player one, what's your name? What'll it be? Okay, set the... What'll... Okay, one human and two computer players. Player one, what's your name? From the Sony Pictures Studios, this is Jeopardy!
Welcome to another game of Jeopardy! Let's see what the categories are for this round.
Birds, royalty, literature, USA, bitter battles, tough facts.
Okay, player one.
It's the only bird larger than an emu.
Player one. Yes! All right, pick again.
The budgerigar, or budgie, is the most popular of these colorful pet birds.
Player one. Why, yes. You're building up a big lead. All right, pick again.
The sacred species of this long-billed wading bird was sacred to the ancient Egyptians.
Player one. To be sure. All right, pick again.
Over 5 feet long, the trumpeter is the largest species of this bird.
Player one. Correct. All right, pick again.
Hawaii's state bird, the nene, is a close relative of this Canada bird.
Player one. Exactly. All right, pick again.
The Confederate victory at Chancellorsville paved the way for this early July 1863 Pennsylvania battle.
Player one. That's it, exactly. All right, pick again.
The 1824 Battle of Ayacucho marked the end of this European country's power in South America.
Player one. I'm sorry, that's incorrect. Player two. That's right. What'll it be, player two?
Robert Jordan's big mission in For Whom the Bell Tolls is to blow up one of these structures.
Player one. You are correct. Player one.
Atlas Shrugged is the fullest fictional presentation of this author's philosophy, objectivism.
Player one. That's it exactly. All right, pick again.
Robert Jordan's big mission in For Whom the Bell Tolls is to blow up one of these structures.
Player two. That's right. Player two, what'll it be?
This Virginia capital is on the site of a cross erected by Captain Christopher Newport, May 24th, 1607.
Player one. Why, yes. Player one.
The Wadsworth Atheneum, America's oldest public art museum, is located in this Connecticut capital.
Player one. That's it. All right, pick again.
The visitor center at this fort offers a film on the writing of the Star-Spangled Banner.
Player one. Correct. All right, pick again.
A formation known as Half Dome rises more than 4,700 feet in this California National Park.
Player one. Yes, indeed. All right, pick again.
What's thought to be the oldest log cabin in the U.S. is located on Vermont's Grand Isle in this lake.
Player one. Why, yes. All right, pick again.
The Battle of Austerlitz, one of his greatest victories, is sometimes called the Battle of the Three Emperors.
Player one. You are correct. All right, pick again.
The Battle of the Argonne during this war was part of a general offensive against the Hindenburg Line.
Player one. That's correct. All right, pick again.
The recapture of Antwerp was a goal of this 1944-45 battle, Germany's last great offensive in the West?
Player 2?
To be sure.
Okay, Player 2.
Ananemet I founded this country's 12th dynasty in 1991. That's 1991 BC.
Player 1?
Exactly.
It's your turn, Player 1.
This princess, born March 23, 1990, is the younger sister of Princess Beatrice of York.
Player 1? Exactly.
All right, pick again.
In 1599, Albert, Archduke of Austria, married the Infanta of this country.
Player 1?
All right, pick again.
This Dutch queen's second daughter, Princess Irene, married a Spanish prince in 1964.
Player 1? Good guess, but that's incorrect, unfortunately. Player 3.
Right you are. What will it be, Player 3? Answer? Nearly double. Player 3, you have your wager, please.
Throughout the Middle Ages, if not the only, table utensil.
Player 3.
Right you are. All right, pick again.
Former county of England known for a pudding and a terrier.
Player 1?
Exactly.
Player 1, your turn.
Spanky was part of our gang, and Chang Ching, Mao's widow, was part of this gang.
Player 1? That's right.
All right, pick again.
Some parts of this 1,250-mile-long structure are 100 miles from shore.
Player 1?
Exactly. All right, pick again.
From the Arabic for authority, it's the title used by monarchs of the Seljuk and Ottoman empires.
Player 1?
Exactly. All right, pick again.
This Brave New World author's 1921 novel, Chrome Yellow, abounds with eccentric characters.
Player 1?
Exactly. All right, pick again.
In the Ravine is one of this Russian playwright's finest stories.
Player 2? Correct.
And to finish the board,
This South American country's second and last emperor, Pedro II, was forced to abdicate in 1889.
Player one. Right you are. Well, that brings us to the end of the first round.
Let's look at the total scores so far.
Now it's time for the double Jeopardy round. Let's see if you like these categories in the double Jeopardy round.
what ails you? The 1840s, bodies of water, women's novelists, business and industry, sports.
Okay, player three, you start us off.
Shadows on the Rock is a novel about French colonists in Quebec by this author of Old Pioneers.
Player one.
To be sure. Player one, what'll it be?
In 1970, this Valley of the Dolls author appeared off-Broadway in The Madwoman of Chaillot.
Player one.
To be sure. All right, pick again. Answer, nearly double. Player one, please make your wager.
In the 1970s, this British romance novelist recorded an album of love songs with the Royal Philharmonic.
Player one.
That's correct. You're in first place all by yourself. All right, pick again.
She was a member of Vassar's class of 1933, like the heroines of her novel, The Group.
Player two. You are correct.
Player two, you choose.
NCR was the fifth largest U.S. computer company when it was acquired by this communications giant in 1991.
Player one. No, too bad. Anybody? Player three.
That's correct. Your choice, player three.
The temperature and salinity of this smallest ocean vary as the ice cover freezes and melts.
Player one.
Correct.
It's your turn, player one.
Among the female novelists born in this Irish capital were Iris Murdoch and Elizabeth Bowen.
Player one.
That's it exactly. All right, pick again.
U.S. naval personnel in Cuba call it Gitmo for short.
Player one.
That's correct. All right, pick again.
It separates Tierra del Fuego from the tip of the South American mainland.
Player one.
That's it exactly. All right, pick again.
Site of a massive oil spill in 1989, it was named for the third son of King George III.
Player one. Correct.
All right, pick again.
Ciudad Bolivar and Ciudad Guyana are the major cities on this Venezuelan river.
Player one.
No, too bad.
Player three.
Why, yes.
Okay, player three.
Evidence of heart disease is found in this part of the eye, the easiest place to view small blood vessels.
Player one.
Good guess, but no.
Anyone? Player two.
That's correct. Player two, you choose.
In 1846, about 4,000 U.S. soldiers were posted on alert near this North American country.
Player one. No, I'm sorry. Player three.
To be sure. Player three, it's your turn.
In January 1840, explorer Charles Wilkes first sighted this continent.
Player one.
That's correct.
Okay, contestant one.
In his 1849 essay on civil disobedience, he said citizens should protest unjust government deeds.
Player two.
That's right.
Okay, player two.
In extreme cases, temporary partial blindness may precede one of these severe headaches.
Player one. Why, yes.
Okay, contestant one.
Swollen salivary glands are the chief symptom of this common childhood viral disease.
Player one.
That's correct. All right, pick again.
Named for the nerve involved, it's a pain that extends from the lower back through the thigh and leg.
Player two. You are correct.
Your choice, player two.
On May 30th, 1911, Ray Haroon won the first running of this auto race.
Player one.
That's it.
Your choice, player one.
In the 1960s, this NBA player scored 70 or more points, a record 6 times, for the Warriors.
Player one.
Yes, indeed. All right, pick again.
This baseball stadium is called the House That Ruth Built.
Player one.
Yes. All right, pick again.
This Bears running back is the only NFL player to rush for more than 16,000 career yards.
Player one.
That's right. All right, pick again. The answer is a video daily double. Player one, please make your wager.
Nicknamed the Bronx Bull, he won the middleweight boxing title in 1949 and held it for 2 years.
Take a look at your monitor.
Player one.
Why, yes. All right, pick again.
This Montreal-based spirits maker, which already owned Tropicana, acquired Dole Juices in 1965.
Player two.
That's it exactly.
All right, contestant two.
Once run by members of a religious community, this refrigeration company was acquired by Raytheon in 1965.
Player two. Why, yes.
All right, pick again.
Like Levi Strauss, the Gap is headquartered in this Pacific Coast city.
Player three.
To be sure. Player three.
Established in 1849 as the state of Deseret, it's known as this state today.
Player one. That's right.
Okay, contestant 1.
Completed in 1849, the chain bridge over this river linked the cities of Buda and Pest.
Player 1. To be sure. All right, pick again.
Brownie's a la mode is one of this ice cream company's extras.
Player 3. That's it.
And to finish the board,
Emphysema destroys the walls of these tiny air sacs in the lungs.
Player 1.
Why, yes. That's the end of Double Jeopardy.
Let's take a look at the scores.
This is a little anticlimactic, I know, but here goes. Let's see what our category is for Final Jeopardy.
international business.
Player 3, could we have your wager, please? Player 2, your wager, please. Player 1, please make your wager. Here's the final Jeopardy answer.
Let's see how everyone did.
Thanks, Johnny. Your question, Player 3. Very good. Now, what was your wager? Player 2, let's take a look at your question. Oh, sorry, that's incorrect. Let's see how much it cost you. Yeah, you'll get them next time. Player 1, let's take a look at your question. No, I'm sorry. What's that going to cost you?
Congratulations, Player 1. You're the Jeopardy champion.
Thank you all so much for playing Jeopardy. Bye for now.